back to school. I hope you guys had an awesome fall break. I have nothing to say.
Okay, I have one announcement. Thank you to those of you who submitted photos for the Your York School campaign on Instagram. We're going to try to wrap that up by the end of this week, so please submit photos to that. You can email them to me at jenny@rsolutions.net, or if you don't have an Instagram or your Instagram is private, just pictures of maybe some iconic locations or things on campus, some pictures from interesting angles, just stuff like that. Thank you for participating.
It's National Coming Out Day, so we have a Q&A meeting at lunch.
We're also talking about fall fair, so you need to come.
Yes, please.
There's no E-Day this week, which means there's no thespian meeting this week before fall fair. So to sign up for your fall fair shifts, it will be on the board, on the whiteboard in Miss Reese's room, and we're doing half-an-hour shifts, so please go sign up. Thank you. Okay, Key Club, if you're in Key Club, please check your email. We're going to have a meeting tomorrow at lunch in either room 4 or room 24. Yeah.
Hey guys, so at Fall Fair there's going to be a book sale, and this helps raise money for JSA. So on Friday we're going to be sorting books in the library. So if you're in JSA and you want to help, I would really appreciate it if you come and meet me outside the chapel and tell me that you can help sort books. Even if you're not in JSA, I just really need people. So please talk to me.
There's going to be a Spanish club meeting today at lunch in room 2. We're going to talk about fall fair, so please come. It's really important, and there'll be food. I have a lot of things I have to go over, so please come. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is A-Day. Need I say more? But, have you ever wondered what happens when you fly a helicopter through power lines? If you want to find out, come to Aviation Club today in the physics room at lunch. We'll be flying and inevitably crashing helicopters.
Hey, we have a chess club meeting tomorrow at lunch.
Last time we didn't bring any chessboard, but I promise that there will be chessboards this time, so we can play chess. All right, tomorrow.
And then if you're going to Lyceum for Model United Nations, I sent you an email, so check your email.
And also, I'm pretty sure none of you have it, but if any of you found my chemistry textbook, please give it to me.
Volleyball has their last home game today.
So it's senior night if you guys all come and support. I think JV's at 4:30 and varsity's at 6.
Scouting is my greatest achievement. When I was in 1st grade, my dad came in my room at about 9 o'clock in the morning and asked me if I wanted to be a scout. Being the confident 1st grader I was, I said yes. Little did I know, scouting would have such a huge impact on my life. I joined scouting in Cub Scouts, a total of 8 long, strenuous years. When I first did scouting, I thought of it as a way to have fun. Nothing more, nothing less. But the older I got, the more I realized scouting was a way of life. I know this sounds cheesy, but I mean it. I began to embrace what scouting was teaching me. It wasn't long before I earned the rank of 1st class. This rank is sort of a mile marker on your way to Eagle, because at this point, you have the knowledge it takes to become a leader, like how to tie knots, or save someone using CPR after saving them from drowning. At this point in scouting, I was very serious about making my Eagle rank. I know I have a long time, but I didn't want to wait till my junior year, because at that point, it would be too late. I've seen so many scouts come through and wait till the week before their 18th birthday, which is the day they age out of scouting, and I didn't want to be that. The next rank I earned was the rank of Star. This rank represents that you have the knowledge as well as the experience to become a leader. So rather than just learning how to be a good leader, I actually had to be one. I helped younger scouts sign off requirements to help them advance in rank. Once I earned the rank of life, I knew Eagle was just within my grasp. One of the main challenges for Eagle was how tough it is. It's the most coveted and vigorous rank to earn. You have to become a leader. You have to have an experience, a leader experience. I was SPL, or Senior Patrol Leader, for a troop of 70 kids. The Senior Patrol Leader is the top of your leadership. They make sure everything runs smoothly, like a well-oiled machine. The SPL being the oil, helping where it is needed. You don't just get the rank of Eagle Scout, you earn the rank of Eagle Scout. I earned 36 merit badges. Each one has its own story. Each one has its own requirement. Also, to earn Eagle, you need to do an Eagle project. Much like a service project, you have to gather supplies, get people, and then accomplish the task. Once you do make Eagle, it's your duty to help others along their path to becoming an Eagle Scout. For me, scouting has always been about the community service. This is one of scouting's best aspects. And like what we say in Scouts, doing the right thing is doing it when nobody's watching. And it's not about the training or the education, it's about the experience that counts. Thank you.
So, for the 10th graders, as you know, tomorrow we're going to do the pre-administration for the PSAT. So I need you all at the theater, 8:30 tomorrow morning. Bring a number 2 pencil and something to write on. Okay, pre-administration for 10th graders. 11th graders, those of you I did not get to in the pathways, also need to be there 8:30 tomorrow morning. Number 2 pencil, something to write on. All right? Thank you.
Okay, getting down to the wire for Fall Fair, so a couple of announcements to make. Exec Student Council, if you could make sure to be at the lunch meeting, because we've got some important prep to do. Thursday, all booth organizers, I want to meet with you in my classroom, and I know we have a break between now and then, so I'll remind you, but make sure you have a representative at that meeting at lunch, so we can go over all the details about how to set up your booth and how to clean up your booth. Sign up for booth decorations. This will be hanging on my door in the upstairs art room. I just need, when you do your signs, to decorate your booth. Pick a time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Sign the time that you plan on being there of the day, the club or group that you were with, and the person in charge. And that person in charge has to make sure that at the end of your time working that you've cleaned up after yourself. So I'm giving you my classroom. I don't know why I do this, but I'm giving you my classroom, and I'm trusting you to clean up after yourselves. So that means no dirty brushes in the bottom of the sink. Just respect it and leave it like it was when you arrived. That would be great. And I want to encourage you, but I want to also ask you to please be nice to me. So it's an opportunity to decorate your booth and make it look great, which is really, ask Mr. Peters. That's marketing right there. People have been concerned about the weather on Saturday. I checked the latest, and Friday's going to rain. Saturday is going to be 70 degrees, 80% humidity, beautiful fall day. Go ahead with your plans, expect a big crowd, and show up, please. It's going to be awesome, you guys. I really want to encourage you to come. Book sale. I went through my collection of books last night, and I cleared out a big chunk of the kind of computer room where I have all my books, and I got room for more books now. So I'm going to buy books on Saturday, but I'd encourage you, because we're a little bit short on books for the book sale this year, so if everybody could bring in a garbage bag full of books, or that'd be really helpful. You know, we would make a lot of money there. Let's see. I need to meet briefly with JSA representatives right outside the door immediately following the break, and thank you. Hope you can all make it on Saturday.
So, all of you guys went through this at one point. Visitors are going to start arriving on campus on Thursday of this week. We have 8 visitors coming. 9th graders, how many of you use haiku on a regular basis? That is so impressive. We are trying something new this year. Instead of hunting you down and handing you small slips of paper that we find on the ground or that you lose in your backpack, we're going to try to use haiku to let you know that you have visitors. So you probably all noticed that you were added to a class called Hosting. Yes, that's good. 8th graders have already been through this last week. So keep an eye on there. We will be posting notices and sending you emails through there, because I know that you don't all check your emails, but you should all be on haiku every day and seeing that. 9th grade training for hosting will be today at lunch in the music room and tomorrow at lunch in the music room. I know there are a lot of club meetings and stuff going on for Fall Fair, so if you can make one of those 2 meetings. If your last name is between Avina and Jochi today, Kimball and Joe tomorrow, but if you can't make one, please come to the other. And everybody should check their haiku to see if they have a visitor on Thursday. Okay?
Good morning. First, TEDx stage crew and speakers, your thank you shirts are in. So come by my office and grab yours today. Secondly, this Friday is Grandparents and Friends of York Day. You still have time to get your grandparents and friends in if you still want to attend or they want to attend. If you want to be a part of the day and don't have someone local, I'm happy to provide you with a very good friend of the school. We have several trustees that want to come. So please come see me today. I will have schedules out on Wednesdays. They will attend 3rd period class with you. So just come see me if you have any questions. Thanks.
Brief reminder about use of a few different spaces on campus tomorrow for some different meetings. So in effect, I'm just asking that, I'm just requesting that you let us use some spaces. I hope you don't mind. In the morning, there'll be a meeting in the library, so the library will be closed until 9:30. In the afternoon, the faculty would like to use the student center from 3 to 4:30. So if you're in the student center, 6th period, if you could clean up after yourself, we appreciate that, and then the Student Center will be open to you again starting at 4:30. Thanks.
This Thursday during lunch is photo retake day. So if you missed the first day of school, this is your last opportunity to get an official photo taken for your York School ID. If you were here on the first day of school and you want to take a retake, please bring back your proof packet and give it to the photographer, and then you'll just get to retake the photo and you'll get a new proof packet. So this Thursday at lunch in the Commons. You'll see us out there. Thank you.
Go to class.